Every morning starts with a specific lie. Tonight, I am sleeping early. You make a serious, ambitious plan at 8 a.m., but when the sun goes down and you're tired or stressed, you end up staring at your phone until 1 a.m., wondering where the plan went. This usually leads to a cycle of guilt and a feeling of low willpower. But the problem is the plan itself. You are trying to follow a fantasy routine, a schedule designed for a version of you that never gets hungry, lonely, or exhausted. Methodical. We're going to fix this. Grab a pen and paper. At the top, write the one healthy habit you keep promising yourself, but keep breaking. By the end of this video, we will turn this page into a concrete care plan. We are moving away from perfectionism and toward a system that works when your actual life shows up. Step 1. Cross out that task. Below it, write an intentional identity statement. Instead of "I will run every day," write "I am someone who takes care of my body." Tasks feel like temporary chores. Identity feels personal. When a choice is intentional, it's done with awareness rather than just reacting to how the day drags you along. Even a strong identity struggles against a bad environment. Most people blame their character when they should blame their desk, their cluttered kitchen, or their nightstand. Identify one detrimental object making your bad habit too easy, like a phone sitting right next to your pillow. Write a rule to move that object to a desk on the other side of the room. You cannot out-discipline a room designed to make you fail. Adjusting your physical setup is the first requirement for change. Many people think they repeat bad habits because they are lazy. If that were true, the habit wouldn't be so hard to stop. Most detrimental habits are actually emotional coping tools. Doom scrolling or staying up too late provides temporary comfort for stress or mental exhaustion. This figure represents a habit. The rain is stress, and the habit is the umbrella, offering temporary relief. If the umbrella is stolen away without addressing the stress, you are left exposed. Your brain will look for another unhealthy way to stay dry. Look at your plan. Write down the specific feeling, whether it's loneliness or overwork, that usually triggers your habit. Sustainable change comes from managing the underlying emotional rain, not just taking away the umbrella. Now, take the habit you want to start and shrink it. Cut the effort in half, then cut it in half again. This creates a micro-promise. You are looking for a highly sustainable version of your goal, something so small it fits your real life, not just your best days. Breaking big, dramatic promises trains your brain to ignore your own intentions. Your internal voice starts to sound less serious every time you quit. This checklist shows the opposite effect. Every time you keep a tiny, daily promise, you rebuild the relationship you have with yourself. This consistent action builds self-trust. You begin to realize you can actually rely on your own word. A 10-minute walk you actually do for 5 months provides more long-term value than a 1-hour workout you abandon after 5 days. You will eventually miss a day. The difference between success and failure isn't perfection, it's the ability to return without drama or shame. On your paper, write an if-then statement. Define one restorative action you will take when you fall off course. If you miss a morning routine, your next step is a simple stretch or a quiet 5 minutes, never a punishment. Rigid, perfectionist discipline is brittle. To survive a messy week, you have to be resilient, flexible enough to recover and return. A stone statue looks strong but cannot move. When life's pressure gets high enough, it shatters. Once broken, it's finished. This tree survives the storm because it is flexible. It bends deeply with the wind, then smoothly returns to its original position. A restorative routine functions like that tree. It allows you to keep going through the weeks where a rigid plan would simply end. Look at the document you've created. It contains an identity, an environment fix, an emotional trigger, a micro-promise, and a strategy for getting back on track. This plan treats you like a human being who needs care, rather than a machine that needs programming. Real health works as a care plan, built one quiet, intentional choice at a time. Share your new micro-habit in the comments below, and subscribe if you're ready to build a life that actually fits who you are. See you in the next one.